What's going on YouTube? Alright, so today we have 6 boxes of the Maximum Crisis. They just come in my door, so I'm super excited about it. I think it's insane how expensive the the 2 chase cards in here are just straight out the bat, or straight out of the gate rather. We have a Pacifist, the Phantasmal City, ooh, and a Masterpiece. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, one thing I was really concerned about was buying these because I live in the United Kingdom and Europrint has been a really problematic thing for Yu-Gi-Oh cards over here. Like, I've opened up Duel Saga and right out of the pack it looks like a horseshoe if you look at it from the side, so you can get in trouble for that in the United States or the US when you play in I guess sanctioned events is what you would call them. And so we have a Speedroid, Rubber Band Plane, and Lyrilusk Independent Nightingale. But yeah, so that was the main reason I wasn't going to order any packs from this set. But I saw online people were saying that the bending problem was fixed over here, and it seems to be the case because I mean that was like a perfectly straight masterpiece or whatever. So, all right, we have a Performapal Coin Dragon as our rare, and another Lyrilusk Assembled Nightingale for super. Another thing I was concerned about, which I had already ordered or pre-ordered my product or whatever, but there was a thing going around. I think it was Pro Play Games were opening cases, and there weren't any secret rares in any of their boxes. So I was like pretty concerned when I heard about that, which was just last night that I heard about it, and of course I ordered this about a week ago. Alright, so we have an Aerial Priestess at Necroz and a Performapal Gatling Ghoul. He looks pretty neat. Mild Turkey, and then Ghost Beef, like ridiculous fun. So yeah, obviously we got a secret rare, so hopefully none of these boxes are affected by that trend. Also, that was in America. or whatever, so that might be why these aren't affected. Alright, so we have a Performapal Sky Pupil and a Phantom Knight Cursed Javelin. This dude looks really sick. I'm a big fan of all the the Phantom Knight art. And yeah, this guy looks amazing. I love everything about him. I have no idea. Well, okay, he looks amazing. I have no idea what his effect is, so he might be utterly like garbage, but just based on looks, he looks pretty badass. Alright, we have a Spiral Gear Last Resort. That's really cool because I do have a bunch of Spiral cards already, so I wouldn't mind trying them out. We have another Fiendus. Yeah, and then the other Predaplant that you need is a common, so that's pretty sick. They didn't make it like what is it, the Terratop, where Terratop's like $10, or actually it was more than that before the common got printed, I believe. So that's pretty sick that a lot of people will have easy access to that. Set rotation, this is supposed to be really good in certain decks. Let me try to focus this in for you guys, I apologize. Alright, Performapal You-Go Golem, and Waterfall of Dragon's Soul. Alright, that was a pretty dope first secret rare we got, so hopefully we can keep the dopeness going. Use that for a DD Ghost. Yeah, there's a little bit of DD support in here. Only 2 cards that I'm aware of. We have Magician's, what is it, Restage, and another Phantom Knight. Yeah, I believe it's like one, that's it for one side, and we're moving on to the second, the left side now. I think it's one XZ and then that one level 2 tuner. So, another Buster Blader card. We have a Performapal Sky Pupil and a Supreme Gate Infinity. I'm not really sure what the short prints are in this set. Hopefully we get, like, out of 6 boxes, hopefully we get a decent amount of everything. Gift exchange. Ooh. That's one of the traps we need right there. That was another thing I was concerned about, that all the support, like traps and stuff, would be a high rarity, but it's not too bad. We have a Performapal Coin Dragon and a True King's Return, really cool. So that's one of the traps we need for the True Draco build. We need 3 of that, 3 of the common traps that we've already been through, which I really doubt we'll have a problem getting that. I do gotta be careful though, because I have my old ass iPhone 4S and it barely has any storage on it. And the battery life is garbage on it. It dies super fast. I'm just waiting to move to get a new phone. So, Dark Contract with Eternal Darkness and Waterfall of Dragon Souls. So yeah, I'll try to make sure I made as much room as possible for this video, because almost every time I run out of either space or my battery just dies in the middle of recording, so it's pretty unfortunate. Alright, we have a Performapal You-Go Golem and a Metaltron. Magician's right hand again. Cool. I had pretty bad luck at the sneak peek. Honestly, didn't want to go, but my buddy, I kind of want to bet with him, and he said he'd pay for my entry fee. So, well, okay, well, we're just gonna jump straight to the rare, I guess. Ooh, and a Draconic Diagram, really sick. So we got this and the Draco. What is his name? I can't even think right now. I'm so tired. I just woke up and I only slept fucking 3 hours, I think. Masterpiece there we go. So that's a dope ass box. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, so like during the sneak peek, I pulled garbage and I got destroyed the first round, so I just left and went and watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which I was really happy because that movie was sick. I loved it. Alright, we have a Supreme King Gate Infinity. I might actually go and see Guardians of the Galaxy tonight as well. I'm really hoping I can get this deck, the True King deck, together. I really doubt I'll pull everything out of this box though, so. But that would be pretty cool to show up to locals tomorrow and have the entire deck together. So we have a Subterror Final Battle and a Sylvan Princess Sprite. Alright, Sylvan Princess Sprite's supposed to be pretty decent. I think you can like detach one and look for a trap card like off the top of your deck, or not, or spell a trap. I think you had to your hand. I'll actually read it real fast. So it says, you can detach 1 XZ from this card, excavate the top card of your deck, and if it's a spell or trap card, add it to your hand, otherwise send it to the graveyard. You can send 1 other plant monster from your hand, face up from your field, to the graveyard, then target 1 Sylvan, wow, I'm not even on the camera, I apologize. Target 1 other Sylvan monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use each effect of Sylvan Princess Sprite once per turn. So that's pretty solid for like at rank 1 XZ, or yeah, rank 1. And we have a Majesty Maiden, the True Draco Slayer. That's one of the cards I pulled at the sneak peek, which is pretty cool. At least I did pull 2 ultra rares, but the deck I had was garbage. I honestly didn't even want to play it, and yeah, so that's why I dropped out first after the first round. Alright, and this is the DD support card I was talking about, Stone King Darius. And then True King of All Calamity, that's really cool. So we need one more of that for our dinosaur deck. Which I'm pretty sure we'll get another one. Alright, Prologue, Speedroid River Van Plane, and this, the Assembled Nightingale again. Alright, we have 2 more packs for our first box. Not sure if we pulled all the ultra rares that we were supposed to or not yet. Yeah. We have a Magician's Prestige and a Independent Nightingale. So we're getting a lot of the Nightingale cards. Alright, sorry for the interruption there. My wife just called me, and so yeah, the video stopped. Let me refocus this. Alright, we have another Spiral Gear Last Resort and a Zephyrath. Zephyrath seem to be very common for other people opening these packs so far, so kind of fortunate we didn't get that many of them. We only got the one so far. So. Alright, there's our first box. Our second box, I'm going to try to get through this a little bit quicker because this is going to be a very long video. Maybe 2 parts, I'm not sure. It'll probably have to be. Alright, let's go. Yeah, every time I pre-order cards, I always have a hard time sleeping the night before because I'm so excited. I already have a hard time sleeping as it is anyways, and this definitely doesn't help, so. Alright, second box, first pack here. Let me move those out of the way. Set rotation. Alright, we have a Subterra Final Battle for our rare, and our Pendulum Mucho as our super rare. That card looks pretty funny. It's pretty cool. That's a scale 0. I don't know how like accessible it is for most Pendulum decks or whatever, but that's pretty, I think that's the first 0 Pendulum scale. I'm not 100% sure because I don't play Pendulum decks very often, or at all, right, honestly. I believe my Luna Light deck was like the closest thing. Alright, we have a Raid Raptor Strange Falcon and a Spiral Sleeper rather. I think he looks pretty awesome. I really hope the Spiral deck has enough support now to be functional, like in competitive, because I don't know what all like, TCG exclusive sets we have. I think Cosmos is one of them, and that was pretty successful. But I'd like to see like a TCG exclusive do well in competitive scenes. So we have another True Calamities there. I did play against the Spiral deck the other day online when I was trying to play the True Dracos, and I think I actually lost to him, but I'm also new to the True Dracos. I've only played a few games online with them, so I'm not the most experienced player with it. So we have a Pendulum Switch, which was our preview card. I think you get an ultra rare. And we have a Waterfall of Dragon Souls. You get an ultra rare from the sneak peek. Yeah, that was also my first sneak peek I've been to. I don't like going to them because I just think it's too pricey for 5 packs of cards. Because over here it's like 20 pounds, so that comes out to about probably 25 bucks or so. Alright, we have Magician's Restage and a Dryas III, the True Draco Cavalry General. It's a mouthful. Okay. Alright, I think this is the second pack and second box. Alright, we have Aerial Priestess of the Necros and another Subterra Fiendess, so that's a place that we have of that. I'm sure we'll get plenty more. The lighting's pretty bad in here, I apologize. Usually I use my wife's phone and set it over to the side to shine the light on onto the playmat and stuff so you can see better, but she's not here and she has her phone. So we have another Dark Contract and a Spiral Sleeper again. Yeah, I do need to start moving a little faster. I said I was going to, and I'm still moving about the same pace. Okay. Yeah, if you haven't seen my Fusion Enforcer, Dragonic diagram. Oh my goodness, that's so sick. All right, I'm happy. But my Fusion Enforcer, I ordered 3 boxes of that, and I literally pulled at least 3 of every secret rare. So, and of course, all the super rares I got at least 3 of. The only secret rare I didn't get, or 3 of, was the what is it called? We have Fairy Tail Luna. It was the invoked, the dark invoked monster, and I got 2 of that. I think most people don't even play it, maybe are one of or whatever, so like I wasn't too worried, but yeah, it was pretty sick. I got 3 invocations, 3 magical meltdown or whatever. I got really lucky. I believe this is one of the harder rares to get. So we have a Bujin and Hiruko and a Supreme Cape. Man, that's so dope that we got 2 Dragonic diagrams already. We need one more. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes left to open. Of course, I want to get some Ghost Reaper or whatever the hell her name is. We have a Zodiac Chaka 9, so that's cool. I do have the Zodiac deck together, so I do want to try the new support out for that. That deck, I don't know. I don't like playing super combo heavy decks because it's too much to keep track of. I'm a simple person. I like more simple decks. But I just need to, like, I don't know, have some patience and try to learn it. Especially since I spent so much money on the Zodiac deck when it first came out. Alright, Waterfall of Dragon Souls. Man, I can't believe the first 2 boxes, 2 Dragonic diagram. That's so dope. Hopefully our luck keeps going. What would be even better if the Ash Blossom was in this box with it. We have a Fairy Tail Luna again. Not sure what she does. I know Snow's like one of the most busted ass cards, and that's just a common. Of course, it's short print, but I'm not sure how good the super rare is of the Fairy Tail. Alright, we have a Spiral Gear Last Resort. I believe that's a playset for us now, and a Independent Nightingale. Alright, we're on the second half of the box. Oh man, I could imagine if we pulled a playset of Dragonic diagram. That would be so insane. Especially considering some people buy a case and only... Alright, we have a Sylvan Princess Sprite. Some people bought a case and they've only pulled 1 diagram, 1 Ash Blossom, and 1 Tornado Dragon, I believe. That would be another one that I don't want to get. I forgot about that card. Honestly, really like the trap as well. I think it's Unending Nightmare. We have a Zephyrath for our super. Oh no, it just seems pretty solid. And it could be really good. Like, I've been wanting a reason to run Magic Planter, so I'm trying to find like a pretty heavy, continuous trap deck. And Dragonic, or the True Dracos actually runs a lot of them. We have an Ignis Heat. That's cool because I need one of those. Yeah, they run a lot of continuous traps or whatever, so I might test it out in that a little bit. I know not most people run it in that deck, not on OCG anyways. We have a Pendulum Mucho. Is there super rare? Okay, we're about halfway done with this left side of the second box, so hopefully we'll be pulling another super rare in here. I know not 100% guaranteed to get two secrets, but it's like more than likely you will. That'd be super unfortunate if we didn't get a 2 in 1. So we have a Phantasmal Sprite Battle as a rare and another Gate. Alright, looks about like 5, yeah, this and then 4 more packs for the second box. Phantasmal Spiral Dragon. Oh my goodness, that is insane! Holy crap, we have most of the stuff we need for the True Dracos. Holy crap, that's so dope. I hope we just keep pulling straight fire like that for the rest of this video. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine if every box I had a Masterpiece and a Dragonic diagram? That'd be so fucking dope. Stone King and a Zephyrath. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I'm pretty happy that I buy these boxes. So far, it's not disappointing at all. We still have the potential to pull straight garbage after this, but I don't know. I don't think we will. Alright, we have 2 more packs on this for this box. So just those 4 secret rares alone pays for most of this, the cost of this if I were to buy the cards outright. We have a True Draco Heritage, so I need 2 more of that. Yeah, I forget how many ultra rares are in a set and like how few of them you get in the boxes. I mean, I'm not complaining because it's good that you're almost guaranteed a certain amount of ultras and secret rares. But yeah, you do need to open a lot of product if you're trying to get exactly what you need. I forget about that like, until I start opening boxes or whatever. Alright, we have the 3rd box here. So far, our phone's been doing good for us. Old Faithful hanging in there. Yeah, I definitely get a iPhone 7 when I move because my friend has one and he does like kind of like car maintenance videos on YouTube, and the camera is insane. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, never mind. I thought this was another one. Alright, so we have a Duelist Alliance for our first secret rare in this. Yeah, like the quality of his camera is insane. Duelist Alliance is supposed to be really good for pendulum decks. Like I said, I don't really mess with pendulum decks too much. I don't know, like getting back into this game, so overwhelming with all the mechanics of the game that you know, there are all the different types of summoning mechanics, and then you have the pendulum monsters who have monster effects and the pendulum effects. It's just so much to try to keep up with. So that's why I said I like playing a little bit more simplistic decks. Here we have a Spiral Gear Last Resort for a rare and a Zephyrath for our super. Yeah, hopefully these Duelist Alliance pulls are kind of kept to a minimum. Man, I want one more Dragonic Diagram. I know that's greedy of me to ask. We have another Chakanine, but that would be insane if we pulled another one. So if I pulled that and I pulled another Masterpiece, I can run the deck. I mean, I'm pretty confident that I'll pull pretty much all the ultra rares that I need. I'm really hoping anyway. We have another Phantom Knight. We'll see. I'm just really happy that these cards like are not bending like the Euro bend that tends to happen over here. So I'm really happy that they did fix that problem, because I was actually telling somebody at work the other day about it. They don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, and I always talk their ear off about Yu-Gi-Oh. But I was just like telling them my little debacle of where they're. Oh hell yeah, that's what's up. Tornado Dragon. All right. I don't like pulling the secrets at the beginning. So we're at like not even 3/4 into this thing. We already pulled 2 secrets, so I really doubt we're gonna pull another one. But yeah, that would be dope. It's not unheard of for people to pull 3. Just really rare. Sylvan's Princess Sprite. Man, all these boxes that I've been opening up, I'm running out of room to store cards because I have a bunch of tins from the tins that I bought, but they're pretty much at maximum capacity now. We have a Luna for a super rare. Alright, so I need to start pulling more of the ultras for our True Dracos. Predaplant. And there's one of them, True King Return. Alright, cool. We need one more of that, and we need 2 more of the ultra rare spell, and I believe the rest of the stuff is like common as far as the spells and traps go. We do need 2 more of the Dynamite dude as well. Waterfall of Dragon Soul. Yeah, this is one of the continuous spells that you want to run in the True Dracos. I already have all my what is it called? Card of Demise and my pots, because a lot of the successful builds run those. I don't know, like the True Dracos seems really good, but I don't know, I think the dinosaur deck is probably better and it's a little bit more fun, I think. But I definitely want to test both builds out and just see which one's my favorite. I just really wish I had somebody to play with, like locally here, because I have to travel about 30 to 30, or it's like about 30 or 40-minute drive to locals every week. So I don't really get to play test much, and I know the kids up there probably hang out a lot and play test all the time. So I'm at a pretty big disadvantage. Plus I just started playing back in November, so I think these kids have been playing for like years, so they always wreck me when I go up there, but I've been getting a bit better. And then I'll try to play test online. I think there are some benefits to it, because here's one of the other traps that we run in the deck. Princess Sylvan Sprite. Yeah, so there's some benefits of playing online, because different card effects that you wouldn't, or that you might not catch when you're a newer player, like, you know, it kind of reminds you of them. But that's not necessarily a good thing. Okay, we have a Spiral Gear fully armed. Nice. That's the first one of that. It's not necessarily a good thing, though, because then you don't want to be too reliant on, you know, the client actually reminding you to do everything. But like I said, there's been a lot of instances where there's interaction with cards I didn't know even existed, or, you know, like different rulings on cards that I didn't know existed. All right, we have another Calamities. That's cool. So we have, we may have pulled 2 already, so that might be a playset for us. But yeah, so I think a lot of people like don't like the idea of playing online, but like I said, I think it's not too bad, especially for learning. Alright, we're about halfway done with our last side of the third box. My nose. Wow, another True King of all Calamities. Alright, so we have 4 of those bad boys now. He's so good. Like, it's ridiculous how good that card is. Especially if you call, I believe if you call the hand trap type correctly, they can't even activate them from their hand. But pretty much, if you don't know what it does, is you could attach one, and then you declare I think an attribute, and all your opponent's monsters become that attribute, and all the opponent's monsters they control become that attribute. And I think monsters of that attribute cannot activate their effects, so of course it affects the ones on the field, but also if the ones in their hand are that same attribute, then they can't activate it. I believe that's how it works. It may not, but pretty positive that's how the card works. Well, actually, it changes all the ones on the field to that attribute, so there you go. Pendulum Mucho. So you can make Naturia Beast in the Dinosaur deck, which normally you'd have a hard time, not a hard time, but a more difficult time doing than if you just had the Calamities and called it, and then you could turn whatever dark ones you have, Majesty Maiden, or whatever attribute you have, you know, will just be automatically Earth, and you can go straight into Naturia Beast, which is a really solid card. Alright, we're almost done. This is our second to last pack for the third box. I really wish I had a better light setup. I wish I had a better recording setup. It's super ghetto. I just have a box with a selfie stick hanging out, and there's just a bunch of bull crap inside the box to keep it propped up or whatever. Pretty ghetto, but my channel's not nearly big enough to really invest any money into right now. We have a Phantasmal Spiral Dragon and another Nightingale. Okay. So that's it for our third box. We're going to move on to the fourth box. Yeah, that would be pretty cool though if this channel did gain more popularity. Obviously, you'd have to spend a lot of money to make it a box opening video or a channel. But I do try to do some deck profiles. Like I was doing pretty good about keeping up with the Wind Witch Invoked deck. I absolutely love that deck. It's really fun, and I went a little bit innovative with it. A lot of people are running the artifact version of it, but I was trying to just make my deck going good, as good as possible going second, and it doesn't run any traps in the main deck actually. But I've had pretty good success with it, and some of the videos I have had a decent amount of views. So we have a Phantom Knight of Cursed Javelin as our first super rare. Yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fun. I'm maybe going to Japan at the end of the year. I might be stationed there, so I'll be a little bit sad. Okay, we have another True King return, so that's the third one. So that's a playset for us. That's really awesome. So we need 2 more of the Ultra spell, continuous spell. Whoops, I'm pulling them from the inside the box. Yeah, I don't know how much I'll be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In Japan because they have the OCG there. I can't read Japanese, obviously, and unless I can find people on base there that would that play, I don't know how much I'll be able to actually play, which would be kind of sad. But whatever. I may be going back to the States. I'm not 100% sure yet. But most likely I'm going to Japan. But I mean, other than not being able to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, Japan would be pretty dope. Phantasmal Spiral Battle. And Infinity Gate. I need to move a little bit faster. Taking my time on this stuff. And a Duelist Alliance for a secret. Unfortunate. I don't want to get any more of those things. Alright, I need to move some of these piles of cards so I can make room for more. Alright, no more Duelist Alliance. I don't want any more of that card. I don't play pendulums. I don't like pendulums. It's pretty crazy the changes they're making for the Link summoning. We have a Terrafindus. They're moving, well, they're nerfing pendulums. They're pretty damn hard. I don't really know how I feel about the Link summoning format, but obviously nobody really has a choice in the matter other than like not play it, I guess. But the True Dracos are actually like a pretty good alternative to running a Link summoning deck, since you can not go into an extra deck at all with the True Dracos or whatever, which is pretty neat. So we have a Metaltron. But yeah, they'll probably get hit on the ban list before they can just run a train on the Link format too long, which would be pretty unfortunate, especially after what they did to. Are we having Miramne, the True Draco Phoenix, or Harambe? I believe I'll be running one of these because you could search any worm type. Yeah, so if this is destroyed by a card effect, you can search any worm type monster, I think, and add it to your hand, and all the True Dracos were worm, which is pretty cool. Alright, we have a True King of all Calamities for our super. Yeah, like they just like crucified Zodiac and the OCG, and they kind of hit it a little bit early on the TCG, but I don't know, people are still having success on it, which is pretty crazy. So we have Fairy Tail Luna. It's like it gets hit, it gets nerfed, and then people just find ways to make it even better than they were running it before by drawing even more cards. Which is pretty funny because, I mean, people had access to the like 5-card combo this entire time. Well, nice, another Tornado Dragon, sweet. That's one I don't mind getting. So that's crazy. Like 2 boxes had the Diagram and Masterpiece, and then the other 2 boxes had Duelist Alliance and Tornado Dragon. So there's like a theme going here. Hopefully the next 2 boxes don't have 2 really bad secret rares. Like a Ghost Ash and something would be dope, or Ash Blossom, whatever her name is, Pendulum Lucho. Yeah, so on our second half of our 4th box here. Spiral Gear, Last Resort, we're getting plenty of that. Another Phantom Knight. God, I love the art of that. I don't know, I think it's just like the whole dark theme and then like cartoony like skulls and stuff, like everything about it I just love. Reminds me a lot of Soul Eater, actually. Like that art style. I love that anime. Dark Contract, and another one of this dude, which I don't know how to say his name. Yeah, we definitely need some more Dynamite. We need 2 more of that guy. So the deck I run online runs 2 of them, but I'll probably try 3 of them out. Shift numbers around and see what works best for me. Another Calamities. Alright, we're getting plenty of that thing. Yeah, after this box I'm probably going to stop the video. the other two boxes might still be in the same video showing, but I'm gonna stop it just in case my battery does run out and it won't be at a really awkward pause. Alright, we have a few more packs on this side. It looks about like 6 more after this, I think. Yeah, that'd be really insane if we could have the True Draco deck put together by tomorrow. Show up at locals, surprise everybody. That's how it was with the Invoked Wind Witch or whatever. Like, I showed up and everybody was like crowded around the table I was playing, which I don't like a lot of people watching me play because like I already misplay enough as it is. I don't need people making me nervous. But yeah, everybody was really surprised I was running it that fast. Alright, we have a Spiral Sleeper for a super. Yeah, I couldn't believe my luck on those 3 boxes, man. 3 of everything except for 1 of the secrets, which you don't even need to run 3 of. It's pretty insane. Oh, nice. We have another Dynamite Knight. Okay, we need 1 more of him. We'll have our playset. Even if cards aren't run at 3 of, I still like having 3 of, especially like art that I'm really like liking or whatever. Like this dude looks really badass, so I like having a playset of cards like that. Anyways, so because I do collect still. We have an Assembled Nightingale. So we need 1 more of him. We need 2 more of the Continuous Field Spell. That thing seems pretty uncommon right now. Pretty hard to get. Waterfall of Dragon Soul. I mean, it is an ultra rare, so. Alright, we have this. We have 2 more packs to open for this 4th box. Raid Raptor, Stranger Falcon, and Fairy Tail. Alright, last pack for our 4th box. We got 2 more after this. Nope. And there goes our battery notification saying that it's dying. Metaltron. I love the way this Zodiac looks. It looks pretty badass. Cataroost. Alright, so that's it for our 4th box. Okay. Hopefully the cards being held up to the camera have enough light on them, because I know it's really dark down on the mat. So I apologize, because I know the video probably looks like garbage down there, but hopefully it's clear enough, the cards that I'm holding up to the camera for you guys. I'm going to start on the left side this time. I've been starting on the right side this whole time. I don't want to pull my 2 secret rares at the very beginning again. I don't really know if that's the ongoing theme here. But, alright, let's see. First pack, 5th box. Let me focus. True King of all Calamities. I also have a bad habit of looking at the cards like in my hand instead of on the camera. So hopefully I've been getting all these on camera. Phantasmal Spiral Dragon and Sylvan Princess Sprite. Yeah, hopefully everybody else has like good luck like I've had so far, especially in my 2 first boxes. We have a Spyro Gear fully armored. Because I've definitely seen several screenshots of people taking pictures of their cases, and yeah, very unfortunate pulls. We haven't got a Ghost or Ash Blossom yet, which is unfortunate, and I really doubt we're gonna get 3 in two boxes. But hopefully we at least pull 1. Metaltron. I mean, I would like to pull 2 at least, but I think that's asking a little too much. But that'd be sick if I was getting the same 2 secret rares out of each box. I get an Ash Blossom and something good. Oh god, not this. That was one of the ones I wasn't wanting. Not like this, guys. Not like this. Predaplant for our rare. Waterfall of Dragon Souls for our super. Yeah, I do need to speed this up since my camera is dying. It was on 90% when I started this, and now it's at less than 20 was the last notification that I got, which is horrible. I hate this old phone. Okay. Performa Pal U Go Golem, Pendulum Mucho. Yeah, I don't want to pull another Supreme King Z-Arc out of my next box. Ariel, Priestess of the Necros, and a True Draco Heritage. Sweet. We need one more of that. We have all 3 of the traps that we need that are ultra rare. We need one more of that. One more Dynamite Knight. And then we'll need one more Masterpiece, one more Draconic Diagram. Really hope I don't have to buy another diagram like individually. So we have a Fairy Tale Luna. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Getting my stuff all jacked up. Tired. Alright, we have a King Gate 0, Supreme King Gate 0, I think. I'm getting overwhelmed with piles of cards over here. Yeah. You guys should definitely let me know what if you've opened up any boxes, what your 2 secret rares have been, because I'm pretty interested to see like if people are actually having pretty good success with pulling the 2 main secrets of this, Draconic Diagram and Ash Blossom. Because it's insane how little people are pulling them. Sylvan Princess Sprite. I believe at my locals when we were doing the pre-release, nobody pulled a Ghost Ash or Ash Blossom, but one person pulled a Draconic Diagram out of like 20-something people. And then I think 2 people pulled a Masterpiece, which is pretty decent. Pendulum Mucho. We out of that many people and 5 packs each, there's only one person did pull a Z-Arc or whatever, so that's 4 secret rares I guess that was pulled out of that many, which I guess is, I don't know, not horrible. I don't know if those we have another Mariamne. I don't know like how randomized those packs are, if they're like packaged from just booster boxes, which on average you're getting about 2 per box, unless you're pro play games you're getting 0. But yeah. No, it's just, in my opinion, way too much money to go into a pre-release to be worth doing it. I'd much rather buy like that, or buy packs with those cards, or buy individual cards out of that set that I would need. But like I said, I don't know if I finished my story earlier. My buddy, he paid for me to go. Yeah, I think I did finish it. So that was the only reason I went, honestly. Waterfall of Dragon Souls. We're almost halfway done with this right side of the 5th box. My goodness, this pile of wrappers isn't ridiculous. Alright, we have an Unending Nightmare. So I wouldn't mind getting another 1 or 2 of these. I mean, I want the Ash Blossom and another Draconic Diagram, obviously, but I think this card's really good. I don't know if a lot of people realize how good it is, but you can destroy. I think it's face. We'll just read it real quick because I believe it's face up spell and trap. So you can pay 1,000 life points, then target 1 face up spell or trap card on the field and destroy it. You can only activate this effect once per turn of this card. So yeah, in my opinion, it's a really solid card. And now we have 10% battery left, so hopefully we can finish this video. I really don't want to wait to charge my phone and open my last box. So I'm gonna just speed through here, guys. Sylvan Princess Sprite. Alright, we have about 4 more packs, 5 packs left for my 5th box. Pendulum Mucho. I apologize if you don't like me flipping through just to the supers, but I'm only doing it since my phone is about to die, and like I said, I don't want to have to wait to see the rest of my cards that I pulled. Fairy Tale Luna. Come on, Dynamite. Ooh, we got an Ignis Heat, okay. It's another True Draco. Not one we're gonna run multiples of, I don't think. I don't even think most people run any of them, but Supreme Gate 0. And last pack for 5th box, and then we have one more box to go. Metaltron. I don't know why I don't like this card's art for some reason. It reminds me too much of Crystron's, which I don't know. Some of the Crystron's look pretty cool. Alright, last box, guys. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we get 2 dope ass secret rares. We'll see. That's pretty interesting. These are like in the box backwards. Maybe that means they're all secret rares. That'd be something else. Like, I couldn't imagine that. Alright, we have a Assembled Nightingale. Unending Nightmare, okay. Man, I swear if this is a fucking Z-Arc for my last one, I'm gonna be sad. Because that definitely seems like the theme here. 2 of the same secret back-to-back. Like 2 boxes or whatever. But that would be weird though, like if I opened up, you know, like next to each other, like in the order of them being back-to-back, like that's kind of strange. But I'm just hoping that it's not a Z-Arc. Zephyrath. And our rare was Perform Pal Sky People. So I probably won't have the battery to do a recap, so I'm gonna have to charge that bad boy and do a recap. Water Dragon Souls. So we need one more continuous spell card, the ultra rare one. Hopefully we pull it. Oh yeah, okay, that sucks, man. I mean, I know I can't complain because I got 2 Dragonic Diagrams, which is amazing, but it's so weird getting 2 boxes each of the same ones 3 times like that. Like that's super strange. Oh, whatever. Alright, come on, I just want that spell card now. Spiral Sleeper. Yeah, the general dude. Too much to try to read out. Too many letters and words for my mouth to say. Fairy Tale Luna. Alright, this is the last pack on the right side. Come on, open up. Phantom Knight. XZ. Alright, last side of the last box. Spiral Sleeper. Okay, at first I thought he was pretty hard to pull, but now we're getting like doubles in boxes and stuff. Can we make it before my phone dies? Gate 0 and then the Zephyr Providence was our rare. Man, some of these packs, I swear they don't want to come open. Maybe I'm just weak. That's probably what it is. Alright, Phantom Knight Cursed, Javelin. Rare was that dude. We're on the final stretch, guys. And girls. And miscellaneous, whatever. Yeah, some of these are backwards. Or upside down in the package. That's pretty strange. Yeah, it seems like the American packaging for Konami is pretty ridiculous. Like the 2 mess ups they've had, which is, you know, having no secret rares in Pro Play Games cases that they have, which I'm sure they're not the only ones that have opened them, things like that. Alright, we have Perform Pack Gatling Ghoul, and then they had the whole debacle of, you know, some of the Maximum Crisis cards being in the OTS packs or whatever. That was pretty insane. I feel like those cards would be worth something because there's, I think they weren't like marked or something like that. So yeah, you could definitely distinguish them from, you know, normal ones, but I feel like those would be worth a decent amount because that's pretty rare for something to happen, I would think, you know. Something coming in a completely different set it wasn't supposed to be in, and it's got like a distinguishing feature like that. Alright guys, we have this and 3 more packs to open up. A Metaltron. Can we get that last ultra rare continuous spell? We'll see. Where last, and then our rare was the Spiral Gear last resort. Some more packs. Oh, I just bent the hell out of one card back there. Metaltron. Last pack. What is it? Is it gonna be that ultra rare continuous spell card that we need? Hopefully. No, it's the trap. But it is an ultra rare. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get these sorted and do a recap for you guys. Alright guys, I'm just gonna do a quick recap of all the cards that I pulled, all the foils rather. Hopefully the lighting's a little bit better. I try to do a little bit better of an angle with the natural lighting outside. Alright, so yeah, here we go. 2 Masterpiece. 2, let's see. Let's focus on this one. Of the Dynamite dudes. Generals, 3 of those guys. The Draco Phoenix. Draco Warrior, 2 of him. 2 Draco Caster. So we seem to be getting like a reasonable ratios or whatever, like 2 of each, so it's pretty cool. Sephiroth, a ton of those guys. We have the Gates. The Infinity Gates. The Lunas. The Metaltrons. Subterra Fiendus. I really like the art on this one, looks pretty cool. Oh, this dude's trying to sneak into with the Fienduses. And then the Spiral Seekers. Okay, so that's the monsters, all those dirty pendulum monsters. Alright, for our XEs, we have 2 of the Tornado, 2 Chakanine, several of the Calamities, Cursed Javelins, love that art, the Assembled Nightingales, and the Princess Sprites. So, yeah, the ratios for all the secrets were obviously 2 of each ones that I did pull, and then a lot of the ultra rares I've only got 2 of as well, that you'll see. So it's pretty crazy. I wish I would have ordered 2 more boxes. Maybe I would have gotten 2 of the Ash Blossom. But yeah, that's a lot of money. So we got 2 Unending Nightmare. We have 4 of this. I feel like that's the only ultra rare we got 4 of. Ton of the Dragon Souls. And for these spells, 2 Dragonic Diagram, which is really dope. 2 Duelist Lines, not so dope. 2 of these, which I was really hoping to get a 3rd one. And 2 of the Spiral Gear. Did I? Oh yeah, I already went over there. So yeah, those are my pulls. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought of my luck. Did you think I got pretty lucky and had some good pulls, or was this a garbage pull? I think in general it was pretty successful 6 boxes. I really would have liked to get some Ghost Ashes. I would have liked to finish out my Dracos, but that's kind of unreasonable to ask from 6 boxes. So yeah, I'll just have to trade / I guess buy whatever else I need. So yeah, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this this opening. I had a lot of fun doing it. Like and subscribe this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to look at more of my videos in the future. And thanks a lot for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.